this is Kase here with the beautiful Meagan Good, and I feel like, maybe I babysat her when she was a kid. It's like I've seen her go from little girl all the way up until now. It's like Eve's Bayou until now. What's been happening?
Nothing, man. God's been good, and I've just been, grinding and working and trying to stay busy, and it's paid off. So it's been awesome.
Now, what was it like? Was Eve's Bayou your first movie that you ever did?
Eve's Bayou was my first leading role as a child. I was 14 or 15. 14.
So being surrounded by such a stellar cast and such an excellent movie, what has it been like trying to find something, similar to that or something that's that type of caliber in Hollywood?
It's interesting because there's not a whole lot of great roles out there, especially for African American females. So it's kind of a daily struggle and battle, but you know what? It's a blessing because everything is worth the battle, and you got to have something to work hard for so that you can really appreciate it when it happens. And everything that's happening right now, I truly appreciate it, and it's still a battle, but it's awesome.
Well, I want a little inside scoop. Did Samuel Jackson do it, or did you just make it all up? What was going on? I've always wondered that.
It was me trying to take on the role of being the woman of the house in an attempt to try and get him to stay with the family, and it was kind of like a mixed emotions, confusion thing. So it was more so my fault, but I didn't know it was my fault because I didn't understand what I did wrong.
You're just a child. It's okay. Now, outside of that movie, have you ever had a role that you were like, I really love that, like was one of my favorites? Like, is something like that for you?
Gosh, Waist Deep was one of my favorite roles, just because the character was so left field from anything that I've known or kind of really experienced. She had been a prostitute at one point. She had been a mother at one point. Her child had been murdered when she was, out getting drugs. And, she'd just been through a lot of different things and was really trying to clean up her life and be straight and kind of just like, sell clothing on the corner and just, and then she gets caught up in this whole thing with Tyrese's character. And, it was a lot of fun to play, and it was something really different for me, and it challenged me, so.
Now, what was it like going from, again, child actor to all of a sudden this sex goddess where, like, King Magazine, everyone's just like, Meagan Good, Meagan Good, everyone loved you. So what's going on? How was that for you? Was that a hard transition?
I was like the skinny, like buck tooth, like hair out to here, kind of ashy. Yes, I was. I was that kid. Like I had like 3 friends in like high school, and we played like spades in the quad. While like my sister was over there with all the cool kids, and I'm like, and every time I did go over there, I always ended up embarrassing myself a lot. So
to get all that attention at one time, was it difficult for you?
No, because my confidence has always been, if someone else doesn't see it, I still see it in me. And I've always had a lot of self-worth, and I've always thought well and high of myself, so I didn't let other people's feelings about me validate me. If they felt otherwise, it did hurt my feelings, but it didn't change how I felt about me. So.
Now, what can we see you in? Anything recently? Anything coming up? Any projects?
Yeah, I have The Love Guru coming out on the June 20th. Great cast. I got to play Justin Timberlake's girlfriend, and I had a great time on that set. And then I have another film with Michael Bay's company called The Unborn. It's a horror movie. And then I have Soft 5 coming out. So
busy woman. Now, my next question is, when you're not working, what's your hobby? What's your game?
Gosh, I like to read my Bible, honestly, a lot. I know it sounds kind of random to say this afterwards, but I do like to go out. I like to hang out with my friends. I love to just horseback ride. I love to travel. I love good conversation and a glass of wine and a cigarette.
Perfect woman, you guys.
Thank you.
This is Kase here with Meagan Good with The Weekend Gamer at the Spike TV Guys' Choice Awards. Asking you, what's your game?
What's your game? Hi, I'm Meagan Good, and you're watching The Weekend Gamer.